Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike Romero and this is my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. This is a YouTube channel and I will say this on multiple videos to come, and I've said this on previous videos. This is just me trying to get out of my comfort zone, just trying to get rid of the camera shyness. I want to keep it as improv as much as possible. This is kind of a journey for me. I'm going to stick with this and I'm going to do a little bit every single day, or try to at least researching different video ideas just to get out there, just try to get better with communicating. Any kind of suggestions you guys have, that would be great as well. But yeah, this is just me trying to improve myself basically. So with that, the ideas that I have come up with is to react to different videos online and just give my honest reactions, and that does not include one thing. So a vast majority of my videos that have been uploaded so far have been music related. Well, we're gonna switch it up today. So today is a video by Jubilee, and it is 6 wealthy teens versus 1 secret broke teen. I'm going to give a prediction prior, just kind of looking at them on which one I think it is, and then as we go along I may change that, make a couple of comments. But anyways, let's see how the video goes.
What does everyone's parents do? My dad is a senior manager for a cool computer tech company.
My mom works for NBC and my dad works for DirecTV.
I actually don't have a dad. My mom, when she was 35, she decided that she didn't need a man, and she went through sperm donation. She opened up a business for cancer patients for areola replacement and permanent cosmetics.
She said her mom was single, and a lot of single parents oftentimes struggle a little bit more. That's not the case
It's not
for
her.
every single parent, but my mom's a psychiatric technician and my dad is a farrier. So he does horseshoes on horses.
My mom owns a beauty salon, so she does something similar to what your mom does. And then my dad, I don't know how to explain his job, but he's the manager of a school district. So.
They mentioned that their mom owned a hair salon. There's a possibility of that having unsteady income.
What cars do you guys' parents drive?
I have a Lexus, a BMW, and a Volvo.
My mom drives a Tesla, and my dad has kind of like a Jeep, but not really a Jeep. I don't really know what it's called.
My mom was driving a 2003 Dodge Ram with 200,000 miles on it, but she just got a Mercedes yesterday.
I live in a beach town. Cars aren't super.
All the mom was doing was just being careful with her money. I don't think it's him. If I were to guess, I would say that it is the girl in the blue. That's my guess.
Super important to us, but my dad is really into motorcycles, so he drives a motorcycle.
I own 3 BMWs, so my car, both my parents' cars are BMW. We're all BMW lovers, so.
I moved a lot of places because my dad's really career driven. I grew up in Connecticut. I live really close to the beach, and that's my passion. I grew up going on vacations every year. I'm very well traveled. We could talk about that if you want. I can talk about that. Do you want to hear, or no? Is that 60 seconds?
We weren't always wealthy, so I don't know what else to say. Yeah, we go on vacations a lot. I have aspirations to be a doctor. My parents have put me to be a doctor. They both went to college. We're really privileged, thankfully. I was really quiet, so I think that's kind of what made everyone vote.
I still think it's the girl in the blue. I think there's something about this one. I don't think it's her. Yeah, I don't think she's a secret broke teen. I think she's her family has some money.
Vote me out so easily.
So it was a tie last round, and just out of curiosity, what reason between June and I, did you think was inherently poor or low income? How did you judge that based off of knowing us for 5 minutes?
I think my dad always ingrained into my brain that people who drive motorcycles are really unsafe, and that's not a good decision to make. I'm okay, Dad.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Did you go to private school?
Yeah, I went to private school when I was younger, and then I moved to public school only because like when I moved houses, there wasn't any like good private schools near me, and also I really like my public high school experience.
Do you go to public or private school?
Public.
Okay.
I think prior to this year, I think I went to a lot of like stereotypically like rich kid schools. When I was in elementary, we were starting like we had like iPads in like first grade. And then in third grade, we started having like Chromebooks. Like I have like a lot of friends from just like in a lot of different districts. And then they all were like, they only started getting Chromebooks when they were in like 5th grade.
She kept talking about Chromebooks. I was like, is she trying to like take us to a different direction about Chromebooks? I was like, okay, I don't want to know about Chromebooks, so.
I went to East Catholic, which was a public school or private school.
So I go to a public school because my mom didn't want to drive me super far to go to private school.
Yeah, they were like all like an hour away, and my mom was not about to drive me an hour away for school.
So I went to an academy for middle school, and then now I'm in a public high school. It's close to the beach, and it has programs for the science stuff that I like.
So I actually, make a lot of my own money by myself. My mom, she really wants to stress financial independence. So I'm actually a content creator. My main platform is TikTok, and I do a lot of fashion and modeling content. Last year I learned how to work with brands and make a lot of money from that, which you can make a lot of money if you guys are interested in social media. You definitely get into it.
Forgot to mention that we also vacation, if that means anything to you, in Europe, in Scotland and stuff, because a lot of my family lives out there. I also create content. I love video games. I don't have a job myself because I'm really focused on academics, but doing something like you talked about doing would be really cool. I'm not the mole. I promise you.
It's just weird. I just think it's the girl in the blue. I don't know what it is, but it does take a little bit of money to go to Europe and go overseas to travel. So I don't know. I'm still sticking with the girl in the blue.
And for the first time today, there's a second time.
Oh my god.
Why don't you guys huddle for a second and come up with one question to ask both of you?
Okay.
It's hard to be chill when you're starting a business. What you want is a Zen mode.
Sorry about that, guys. Ad popped up. Just had to brush over that real quick.
So, what college do you want to go to?
Oh, yes.
And do your parents plan on funding it?
So yes, they're gonna fund it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know how much it works because with my parents, it's never been an issue. They've always been very clear that we're really lucky and we have the ability to support you in whatever you wanna do, which is why they're not hard on me for my grades. My dream school is UCSB, or I really wanna study abroad in Europe or Asia or something like that.
Who funds your college?
Okay, so I'm actually on full ride to USC on Questbridge, which is a scholarship for people in Connecticut, a local scholarship.
Do you pay for everything else, daily expenses, or
Yes, yeah, I
your
do.
mom?
I've been working since I was 15 as well. I was working in a restaurant when I was in Connecticut. Yeah, and then I started, actually making money from brands.
We decided to vote Chandra out. No hard feelings. Yeah, I was gonna say, can we give her a hug?
I would have still voted for Abby if I'm being honest. But then he typed out this long paragraph.
I had been voting for Chandra since the beginning, and I feel like she had known what the value of a dollar was because she saw her mom struggle, and she wanted to make a better life for herself because her mom stressed that Chandra needed to be financially independent to live a better life. And then everyone kind of just agreed with that.
I hope you guys get them all. I think they voted me out because I said that it was through scholarship. Why would she need a scholarship if she has so much money? And that I have a high work ethic, so I think that's.
I mean, to be fair, if you can get a scholarship whether you have money or not, that's a smart thing to do. Why make someone pay for it if you don't have to?
The box turns green, you guys successfully voted the mole out, and you guys win the cash prize together. If the box turns red, the mole still admits you guys, and they win the entire cash prize for themselves.
Oh! I really thought it was the girl in the blue. Let's see who it is.
I'm going to count to 3, and then on 3 the mole can reveal themselves, okay?
I wasn't expecting that. But no, I could definitely see that if your mom is struggling or your parent is struggling, that is obviously something that you want in your head. Like you have this obsession to not be like that and you want to change it for yourself. So yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah, so I've grown up like low income, you know, my whole life. Questbridge is actually a scholarship, which I am on full ride for low income students who are like high achieving. Like it's also been hard because it's like my mom, she, you know, has gone through like substance abuse. Like we lived in a motel room and with like all of our animals and, you know, we had to like
We're here
like,
to
feed
support
them.
you. Yeah.
Oh, she's
all
getting
this stuff in,
upset.
like my life. I've just grown to be like really grateful for, you know, and just like not take anything for granted.
No, like that's so awesome.
I think the best ones, and that was a good video and it looks like that's the end of it. I think the best people are the ones that have a humble beginning. Just the ones that know what it's like to struggle, know what it's like to not know when you're going to be able to eat or have to do crazy things just to get by. But no, I was definitely wrong. I didn't know that. I personally thought it was the girl in the blue. Hopefully you guys had some of the same opinions because I was not even close, but at least they were thinking the same thing at first. But they won the prize, so congrats to them. So that was Jubilee's post on 6 wealthy teens versus 1 secret broke team, and they succeeded. So that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's all there is for today. And you guys have a wonderful day.